Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Pisces, you guys got the dog with the stars. I feel like Pisces, you're going to be rewarded for your loyalty. There's something about your loyalty that's about to, I don't know who you showed this loyalty to. Maybe it's just loyalty to yourself, to be honest, but it's going to pay back, right? It's like because you were loyal to yourself, this great thing happens to you, or because you were loyal to a person, this great thing happens to both of you. Like there's something here that I feel like the divine wants you to know, that like it hasn't been forgotten, the loyalty that you've shown, and like the reward for that is coming. So again, this could be just towards yourself, or this could be towards another person, but your loyalty, because of how strong it was, again, I feel like this is just for yourself, but yeah, that loyalty that you showed to yourself is going to be like paid back to you, right? Or it's going to like open doors for you that have a lot to do with your dreams and your fantasies, right? Because the star has a lot to do with like dreams, fantasies, hopes, right? And I think this is like the divine's confirmation and telling you that like your loyalty to yourself is going to be repaid back. Like it's going to be paid in some sort of way. It's going to help you. So let's pull some cards, Pisces. So Pisces, this reading is crazy. I feel like you have wanted a lot of things. Like you have a fantasy, you have a dream, but you always like remained loyal to yourself, right? So the dream might have presented itself, or someone might have presented themselves as being, you know, in love with you and like very open. And, you know, there was a lot of chances for you to like choose a person over yourself, right? Like choose them over you. Like they weren't offering you what you wanted necessarily, but you know what? It's like I have to, you know, if I want love, I might have to just choose them and not myself. You didn't do that, Pisces. I see that here. Like you did not do that. You remained loyal to you. And now, and what I'm getting is that it hasn't been easy. You've been, like you feel out of balance a lot of the time, like, or like alone. That's what I'm getting. Like you feel alone or out of balance because, you know, it's not like you have, it's not like you're choosing them, right? So you might have had a lot of breakups, and you might have had like a lot of people in your life leave because, again, you're not gonna get less than you deserve, right? And that's why I'm getting with the dog and loyal, like the dog and the stars. It's like you want this loyalty and you're waiting for that type of commitment to you, like the same loyalty that you show yourself, right? Like when we show ourselves love and we show ourselves loyalty, that's like exactly the type of treatment that we want to receive in return. So I feel like you haven't received any in return, and you're waiting. Like you're waiting for the person that's going to like show you that loyalty, right? And show you that concern, right? Like just as concerned as you are for yourself, you want someone to be as concerned for you, right? It's like, I don't want to show somebody, like you're showing somebody how much you respect yourself, so then how could they not respect you? Do you get what I'm saying? Like you'd be pretty dumb to not respect you after you're showing yourself so much respect. So I think a lot of people have just fallen by the wayside because at the end of the day, like if they're not going to show you what you need, then you're just going to throw them out. And I feel like you've been blocking love a lot, but not because you want to block it, but because things haven't been right with people, right? And what I'm getting with this is in terms of reciprocity, the big block has been not because you're not reciprocating, it's because people do not reciprocate back to you. So you give 100, they give 0, right? So then what's the point? And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like you're alone and you feel unbalanced, but you're doing what you need to do for yourself. And at the end of the day, like that's exactly what you should be doing, right? You should be looking out for yourself. You should be like taking anyone who's not giving you a true offer, like you should be kind of saying goodbye. And that's what you've been doing. And you feel like it's a block, like maybe I'm being too picky, or maybe no, you're not. You know what I mean? You're not at all. And I feel like you're starting to lose your faith a little bit with the 7 of Swords in reverse. Like you're starting to lose your faith. You're like, where the hell is this person? Like where is it that I've been waiting for? And that's why you're wondering, like maybe I'm never going to receive anything that is close to being 50-50, right? Like maybe I'm just going to have to settle. And I feel like this reading is here to tell you like not to settle, because what you want is coming. With the Six of Swords upright, this speaks to me about like an awakening, or, you know, something very powerful coming, something on its way, right? And I think that it's interesting because we have 6 and 6, 7 and 7. 7, 7, 7, yeah. We have all the sevens out here. The 7 to me is the divine. And I feel like the divine is here, interlaced like into this reading, trying to tell you that there's nothing more powerful than the loyalty that you show to yourself, and the loyalty that you show to your own dreams and your aspirations and your fantasies. And again, I feel like you question yourself a lot, and that's why this is in reverse. Like, you question yourself a lot because it's like at the end of the day, you're alone, right? At the end of the day, you might be alone and you're just like, I don't even understand like when I'm gonna have that person that like I've been waiting for. But I feel like they're coming, because look, it's saying that you're going to receive victory in a place where you haven't been, right? Like, that's what you want. You want to receive some sort of victory, or like some sort of like, you know, for all the work that you've been doing and showing yourself love, you want to receive that victory. And what I'm getting with this is that you will. Look at this. We have the Love in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Six of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse, right? We have all these love cards. And that's like what you have been feeling that you haven't been able to find with the Victory card. Like, you haven't been able to find this, right? Like, that's what you've been missing out on. But with this Six of Wands coming up already, I feel like that's what's on its way. But this is only for someone who has been showing themselves loyalty. So like, for some of you, you might be at the step where you have to be loyal to yourself, and you might be feeling imbalanced, and you might be having to reject a lot of people. And if you're in that state, then if you're in the beginning stages, and this, like, everybody's going to be at their own stage, but there's someone here who's already at the end, who's just already like questioning themselves and questioning like God, and questioning like, what the hell am I doing here? And they're telling you you're about to receive victory where there was once a lot of loss, right? There was a lot of loss. There was a lot of heartbreak. There was a lot of relationships that didn't work out. And they're telling you that you're about to receive victory in that. And I know that because they're saying you're going to receive victory in something that you haven't had. And what you haven't had is this. This is exactly what you want. The 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, right? The love. The 6 of Cups. Yeah, just flipped. This is what you want, and this is what you haven't received victory in, and this is what you've been wondering about. And with this coming up right, thank God this is what came up right, because that's telling me that that's what you're going to receive victory in. And look what you have next. You have the Knight of Cups coming in. The Knight of Cups is the best one, trust me. Why? Because the Knight of Cups can build love. The Knight of Cups can build the 6 of Cups. The Knight of Cups can build the 10 of Cups. The Knight of Cups, the Knights do things. The Pages just dream about it and they want to do it. Why I like the Knight the most is the Knight is the one that does the work. Like, they do it. Like, they go and do it. Like, they put action to it. This is like action, right? So that's what I'm getting. What you've been wanting is going to come in with this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone who puts action towards it. And look, we have the Knight of Coins, another Knight. This is a good sign for me. 2 Knights, because maybe this person is an emperor, right? Like, maybe this person is a king, but they haven't been sitting in action energy, right? Like, they have been sitting in like, I'm contemplating it, I'm thinking about it, I'm planning it. The Page is like dreaming of it, right? But the Knight is the one that does it finally, right? So I like that the Knight is coming out, and this is someone, again, who's not indecisive, and this is the opportunity that you've been waiting for. So again, some of you are not at that stage where you're loyal to yourself. Some of you guys are just giving people anything that they want, right? And you're giving things away for free, right? It's like, well, you're not gonna do that for me. If I do this for you, would you do that for me? And they'd be like, no, right? And you do it anyway, then you're not even here yet, right? So this is someone who's been loyal to themselves for a while. That's not an easy thing to do. So don't worry if you're just beginning this journey on like learning how to be loyal to yourself, because it's a long journey, and there will be a lot of temptations, and there will be a lot of people that are full of shit and that are gonna like want things from you and not really give anything in return. So this is a long journey, trust me. This isn't something that like happens overnight, trust me. And everyone's at a different stage depending on like where they've been in life and the things they've been through and shit like that. So once you learn this, then this starts to come in. But it's like after you learn to be loyal to yourself, after you reject people who want to use you, and just like, you know, let's see anything about this person coming in. All right, I'm getting a lot of things for this person. So you guys have toil and labor with the death and then the lovers. So I feel like the person coming in is not someone who, just how you have had to put an end to something in your life. Let's just say like your lesson was respecting yourself, loving yourself, choosing yourself always. Like that's always like a lesson, I think, for everyone in this world. But for some people, it's harder than others, right? Like some people, it's like, oh, it's so easy to like break up with someone, right? Like and not be sad about it. And other people, like a breakup is very hard. Like everyone is different, right? So I feel like a specific like lesson for you was loyalty to you, right? And that's why, like that's something you've been going through, and it's been a while. This person has also been going through something with toil and labor. So just as you have been going through a process, so has this person that you're going to meet or the person coming in. And with the death, they've had to put an ending to something with the coffin, right, to get to you. So it's like you have had to get through something to get here. They've had to learn something with toil and labor to get to you. So the two of you are going through lessons, and I feel like you're at the end of it. Like again, it depends where you are, but I feel like I'm talking to someone who might be at the end of the journey, right? Like this is the end, or time works weird, so maybe you're here, but you will get here, and so will this person. So maybe the two of you are here in the beginning of the journey, right? And maybe some of you guys are here at the death where you're like learning about it, and you're alone, but you're okay being alone. And then some of you are about to be here with the lovers, right? So it's like where you're at the journey. But yeah, look at this. You're both going through journeys. The journey card came out and thoughts. So yeah, this might be someone you know with the thoughts card, right? But I think this is the person who, again, remember I was saying how like knights are the ones that do the action. That's why I'm getting heavy in this read. Knights do the action, right? This person has been thinking maybe about it a lot. If you're here towards the end with lovers, this person can have Gemini in their chart with the lovers, but with the thoughts card, it's like they're gonna put action to the thoughts finally. So this could be someone you know, but yeah, this is someone who's also been through a journey. It's not just you who's been going through this journey, it's them as well. And with the 10, that's the end and the beginning, right? So look at the timeline here though. It's like we have to learn something, toil and labor, coffin, number 10. We put an end to something, and a behavior that doesn't work for us anymore, right? Then I feel, it's like learning to weed out the right offers, right? Learning to weed out the right people. And that just empowers you more and more and more. And maybe for some of you, it made you feel empowered, but at the same time alone. And I get that. But I feel like with the lovers coming up, there's someone coming in, right, who's also been through a similar journey of toil and labor and the death and ending something and ending a behavior that they've had to end. So with the journey card, I do see someone like coming towards you. Could be someone who's finally putting thoughts into actions. So I mean, that's what I would hope, right? Like what's the point of these reads if they're not going to do anything about the energy, right? So let's pull some advice, Pisces. So what's interesting is that I remember I kept saying like someone has been thinking about it but hasn't like put action to it, and that's why I kept praising a knight energy, because I don't feel like this person's a knight in the type of way, like I don't think they're like a younger person. They could be younger, but I'm not getting that they're like this immature like energy or like this knight energy. I feel like they could be an emperor, like again a king, but they haven't put action to it. They've just been thinking about it. And then with bring your ideas to life, that's confirming it. Like they have to bring it to life. Like they're just sitting in thought for a long time, but they haven't done anything about it. So I like this read because it's like I feel like I've been getting someone very, like in all the Pisces reads recently, it's just like someone thinking. But with the Knight, I feel like that's maybe confirmation that this person's actually gonna bring their idea to life, right? Like actually put into some sort of action what they want. With Bring a Gentle Touch, I don't know if this is for you or for them. Like, to be really honest, because I feel like you've been really deciphering between people for a while. I think this is for you with the 18 and the 18, right? I think you've been very harsh and like having to, with this toil and labor, you know, when you have had to like work your entire life to get something, or you've been like, you know, and nothing in this life is free, nothing is like without work. So I feel like when you're in this energy of toil and labor, right, and like learning to like fiend people off and like tell people like, yo, like I can't meet up with you because like I just don't want to, and like you're just always being defensive and like trying to like push people away, I feel like it kind of changes who you are. And I feel like for whoever Pisces I am talking to, I feel like you've just been hardened and you're not necessarily like, I feel like a cocoon is around you, but not like a cocoon that's like soft and nice. I feel like a cocoon that's like hard as like a rock, right? So like no one can get to you at this point because you've learned to put up a boundary that's so firm and tough. Like you just don't want anyone that's like, it's like, okay, the only way you could get to me is if you could get through this rock. You know what I mean? And I think with Bring a Gentle Touch, this person is going to bring something back into your life that you've been missing. And I feel like it's that gentle like love, right? Because I think you've been learning the lesson of like how to put up a boundary and how to tell people no and how to like expect more and how to respect yourself. And yeah, that's the toil and labor, and that shit's annoying at some point, right? Like it's annoying to keep meeting people who don't know how to give you what you need. It's annoying to meet people who don't want to reciprocate. That's literally all I keep getting, that there's no reciprocation here with love for you. And you're just going in circles with these people. So it's like, I have to stop talking to them. But you find yourself alone. It's fine, because with Bring a Gentle Touch, I feel like this person is going to bring back what you've been missing. And I feel like that's that gentleness, like that like belief that someone could actually be coming in, not to take advantage of you, but for love. And someone coming in not just to like say what they want to say and leave, but to actually like bring you something fair and something, you know, loving. So I like this energy, Pisces. You keep getting this energy. So I really hope this happens for you guys. With Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life, I trust the answers I find within me. I know the presence of love is real. This is what I feel like they're trying to say, because you're questioning the divine, right? Like you're questioning them. I know you are. And you don't believe in it, and you're like tired and you're done. But with Teresa of Avila, I trust the answers I find within me. I know the presence of love is real. I feel like they're not telling you like you're wrong. Like you're not wrong to be doing this. The toil and labor is not like, you know, they're not trying to punish you. I think that they just want you to know like they're trying to bring this in as much as you want it to come in. And to trust yourself, trust the answers that you have. Like, again, I feel like you know that. Yeah, I trust the presence of love is real. I feel like you're having a hard time believing in love right now, Pisces. And I feel like, I mean, I really hope that this is going to happen soon for you guys who are here. But if you're here on the learning how to be loyal to yourself and like putting boundaries between people, just know that this comes a little bit later. Like this is a process, right? So yeah, Pisces, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.